do have some of the biggest news in wrestling history dropping today of all days. So we have got so much to go through. I don't want to go through it by myself. I refuse to do that.
Well, you could just say, I don't want to go through it, and we could end the episode.
Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now. No, I think we definitely should. Tommy, I don't want to do it by myself. I'm joined by the Boston boy, Tommy Toy Travels. Himself, Tommy Toy Travels. How are you, mate? We're trying to structure this, aren't we? Rumble first.
Yeah, I'm doing great. We got a huge pay-per-view this weekend, a premium live event called the Royal Rumble. And that's the news that everyone wants to hear us talk about. That's the only thing really happening now and again. So I think we should just dive right in and talk about the card, talk about who's going to win, who's going to lose, and our bold predictions for people debuting. And then we'll, after that, talk about Sasha Banks. We'll talk about Tony Khan. We'll talk about Aja Kong. We'll talk about WWE. We'll talk about Dwayne. We'll talk about Netflix. We'll talk about Pearl Jam, and we'll wrap it up with a little conversation about I don't know.
Well, I've got the community clips that have been sent through, which really appreciate. It's so cool to hear from some familiar faces again, just brilliant, and some new faces as well. So definitely want to get to those. I said to Tommy before we started, because there is so much for us to talk about, I feel like we're going to blast through this episode like a million miles an hour, so you're going to have to bear with us. I'm going to try and not talk so much, which is going to be a real challenge. So I want Tommy to do the majority of the talking, because when it comes to the Rumble, my thoughts are out there. There's a video out there. There's a short out there. We talk about it on streams. We'll talk about it on the NXT stream. I want to get Tommy's thoughts on the Rumble, what he's looking forward to, what he's expecting. Fire away, my friend. Fire away. Give us everything.
I look forward to the Rumble. Just the Rumble. I forgot, though, that they do 2 Rumbles. So I'm not looking forward to the Women's Rumble. I'm looking forward to the Men's Rumble. And cancel me, but last year I said the same thing. That the Women's Rumble should be on a different card. 2 Royal Rumbles on one card is murder. That's gonna kill me.
Would you do 2 days?
You could do that, or you could do like a January one and a when's the most boring time in WWE? June, July, August? August.
Yeah, December's pretty quiet as well. The problem you've got is that the prize is to main event WrestleMania, isn't it? Unless you do a different prize, of course.
Yeah, you got to do a different prize for the women.
Maybe like a bag of candy, or
yeah.
Okay.
I watched the movie Species last night. It's about that alien woman that is super sexy, and they're like, we created her because we wanted her we chose a woman because we wanted her docile and controllable.
Right.
So yeah,
and you think that's
influencing my decision to say Royal Rumble is for men.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, brave statement. Brave. It's the kind of thing I would say.
Well, I do have a button that says feminist, so I can't get canceled.
Fair play. You're not actually wearing it, though.
Not yet.
Okay. So let's.
Who's gonna win the men's?
Yes.
That was your question.
Well,
I think it's
all of it. Who's gonna win all of it?
CM Punk.
Okay. Final 4 for the men.
CM Punk.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes.
Perfect. Surprises outside of Hogan?
We're gonna see Paul Heyman.
Okay.
Michael Cole.
Okay. Jerry
the King Lawler. And we're gonna see KSI.
Oh. Do you know, we could. KSI is not a bad shout. Logan's already on the show. I'm sure that's a deal. Jake Paul's the name that actually has been mentioned. Not in WWE, but around, the fan base, as to whether, because we've already seen him at a Saudi show. So I don't think it'd be too much of a leap to see KSI in a Rumble or see Jake Paul in a Rumble. That is unfortunately the world we're moving towards. But okay. So you think Punk wins it though?
Yeah.
Okay. In regards to the women's Rumble,
yeah, we're seeing Becky. Becky's gonna win that.
Becky's winning that.
Big time Bex.
Okay. Final 4.
Final 4. Becky,
Mm-hmm.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Nia Jax. And Alexa Bliss.
Oh, do you really think Bliss will be in it?
I'm throwing her out there.
Well, don't throw her out there. She's just had a baby. You know that Brady just exploded in the chat when you said that.
That's fine. That's why we do this.
Okay. So, Alexa in the Rumble. Any other surprises?
Yes. We are going to get Saraya Paige. But it's gonna be actually Florence Poe.
Oh, the girl that played Saraya in the film.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be Florence Pugh.
Right.
Puff. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I have no idea. I don't watch films.
Okay, so it's gonna be her, like cosplaying as Paige.
Okay.
We're also gonna see Pokimane.
Okay.
And
do you know, heartbreakingly, this could be the world that we are heading towards, where we do get like just non-stop influencers coming out. You know, horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Ronda.
Do you think Ronda's going to be in it?
It's where Tampa? No.
You see, I don't mind like your quirky answers, like Pokemon and everything.
Well, no,
Ronda is a possibility.
If it was in Cali, we'd see her.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Yeah, Tampa. Yeah.
Yeah. Melina.
Okay, well, she's been in it, so yeah.
Kelly.
Okay.
She's a local girl.
You don't have to just keep saying names for the sake of it.
Alicia Fox.
Okay, you can stop now. In regards to Roman, LA Knights, Randy Orton.
What about
AJ...
Peligrosa? What was her name?
Peligrosa?
Rosa Mendez?
Oh, yeah. You think she'll be in it?
She really fell off the face of the earth, didn't she?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was never a fan. Was you a fan?
I just
was anyone a fan?
Peligrosa.
Okay. Axana, do you reckon she'll be in it?
Oh, let's bring out all that era of like, who are they?
Do you know what? You're not wrong. That is the forgotten era, isn't it? That generation, which was, I don't know, would you say just before Total Divas?
Well,
it's like it's like late. What, Axana?
No,
Rosa was, but yeah, that generation that was maybe just before Total Divas, like Gail Kim, that kind of, she was around at that time, wasn't she? Yeah,
Layla,
Cool, Michelle McCool. Yeah, that really is the forgotten generation when we talk about the women's evolution.
Yeah.
Man, you could probably do a killer video on that. Just looking at that generation.
The forgotten gen.
The forgotten women's generation, yeah. That just, people love China, Trish, Lita, and then really up until the Bellas, it's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
But things definitely did happen. And there are women that you should be aware of. So.
And her name is Tamina.
That is Tamina, yeah.
Is she still signed?
Beth Phoenix. She's from that era.
Hang on. Tamina's still with WWE? Yeah.
I don't know if
I've
heard.
on their website.
She's
SmackDown.
She's still listed as a current superstar.
Yeah.
I thought I'd heard that they'd quietly let her go.
Was Tamina let go?
Is there a thing just saying that she's quietly like left the company?
Hey, can I use the bathroom? I know you said you want me to talk, but can you like launch a video?
You don't need to ask. You just go. Can you just quickly tell us 2 more results and then you can go? Logan or Kevin Owens?
Logan.
Or Roman, LA Knight.
Roman.
Okay, so Logan, you think both retain? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do whilst you go to the bathroom. I'm going to jump to the community submissions because that means once we're done with this, we can get stuck into today's news. So I don't...
Well, it's not a number 2. I just drank I left my water downstairs too.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna. I don't know what's happening over on Tommy's side. We're gonna go over to the community. We're gonna work our way through these videos. Thank you so much for sending these through. Really do appreciate it. And as I said, brilliant to hear from some new people and some old faces. I want to start with which one do I want to start with? I'm gonna start with. I think is this Shane. Let me just have a look. I think I've got one from Shane, which I couldn't quite catch what he said at the end. I think his prediction is The Rock wins the Rumble, but I wanted to play it anyway because I just really appreciate Shane sending this in. So this is Shane, and Shane, make sure you send more in the future, buds. As I said, I think you can't quite catch it at the end, but I think his prediction is The Rock. I'll play that now.
Hi everyone, my WWE Royal Rumble predictions are The Rock and Bianca Belair.
Quite a quick one there from Shane, and honestly, hard to judge the volume level as well. It might have been a little quiet, that one. But as I said, I think his prediction was that the Rock was going to win. Shane, as I said, make sure you send more in the future, buds. Really do appreciate it. Pats, yes, the man, the legend. Let's go over to Patrick, who has also sent through his Royal Rumble thoughts.
Hey Wrestling Skip Pod, it's Patrick Neal with my Royal Rumble predictions. For the men's Royal Rumble, I'm going to go for CM Punk. For the women's, I'm going to go for Bayley. Kevin Owens, Logan Paul. Logan Paul's going to win. And Roman Reigns will win. We the ones. Anyway guys, it's great to be back, and chat to you all soon. Peace.
Amazing, Patrick. So good to hear from you, my friend. I hope you are well. I hope the family are well. I hope Nolene is well. Just brilliant.
Loved it.
Yeah. So, Patrick, again, thank you. Let's move on next to Kian, who has sent. Kian.
Okay.
Was it a good pee-pee?
Oh, I'm going to have to go again. I drank so much water before this.
Thank you. Here's Kian.
Hey Daze, this is my Royal Rumble predictions. My first prediction is Logan defeats Kevin Owens so he can face LA Knight at WrestleMania. The winner of the men's Royal Rumble should be CM Punk so he can face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And the women's Royal Rumble winner I think should be Bayley so she got Io for the title. And the final, what I think, who's going to be in the final four of the Royal Rumble, it's going to be either Punk, Gunther, Cody, or a returning superstar. I don't know. I can't think of it. It could be Bobby Lashley. And for the fatal four-way of the men for the Undisputed Championship, I think Roman retains to face Cody at WrestleMania. If it's not Cody, then if we don't give Cody or Roman or WrestleMania, then probably The Rock Roman. And the final four for the women's Royal Rumble should be Bayley, maybe AJ Lee if she returns, Becky Lynch, and Dakota Kai. That's my Royal Rumble predictions, Days. Thank you.
Great job, Kian. Thank you so much for sending that through. Really appreciate it. And as we said, great to hear people's thoughts. We're going to move on again because we've been blessed with having loads of people send through little video clips. And again, I do want to just take this opportunity to say this is something that's always available. Like, I would love for us to be getting and hearing more from the community. So this is definitely something that it's brilliant to see so many people engaging with. So let's not make this a rarity. We'll find more reasons for you to send video clips in the future.
Hang on. Can we pretend the next video is from Edward Brown? Okay, the next video, everyone's from Edward Brown.
Okay.
He just sent it in to me personally.
Oh, wow.
Hey guys, hey, this is Edward. I'm at the boxing. I'm boxing. I think my phone isn't fixed, so I'm sending a voice audio I think Roman wins, CM Punk wins, and we get a returning Ray, and Bailey wins, and Michelle McCool and Naomi Logan Paul dub.
Edward, is this an audio clip or are you on the phone?
That was an audio clip. He's gone.
Oh, I was going to ask him if he hates KFC.
I have no idea. Does he?
I don't know. Does he? Did you get another?
We should tweet him.
Did you get another audio clip?
Yeah, let me see.
Double check. See if you got another one.
Oh, this is Edward.
Oh, he did?
I'm on the phone.
Oh, you're on the phone.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Edward Brown, the baddest planet.
Oh, Edward, so good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. KSI, he sucks, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hung up. He got so mad he hung up.
That's disappointing. It felt like we were going to get somewhere quite fun, and then the rug got pulled from under my feet.
Well, the thing is, I think he got so mad at you.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
He sounded different. Like, before he was quite angry and Scottish.
Well, I hurt my voice. He heard it.
He hurt his voice. Okay, well, let's go over to our next video clip then. This is Aaron.
Hello, Wrestling Daze Triple T. One of my plans for Christmas, and nothing much really, just to enjoy it and sing "Let It Snow," even though it never snows in Ireland. Let it snow, and then it never snows. Waste of time, to be honest with you. So, so thank you for all the terrible content you put out in 2023. Hoping for even worse in 2024. Thank you very much. Yeah.
There we go, hearing from Aaron. It's good to hear from Aaron. It's great to see all the WWE merch in the background of Aaron. Aaron obviously picking the right side in this war as this tribalism continues within the wrestling world. But yeah, Aaron, great to hear from you, bud. I hope you're doing well. Someone else blast from the past. We've got Dave in real life. Let's go.
The legend.
The legends. Here he is, Dave IRL. Dave, I hope you're doing well, buds. Been too long.
Well, hello, Wep Nation. It has been a while since I sent in a video into Wep. But, you know, it's the Royal Rumble. It's the start of WrestleMania season, so yeah, I had to do a video. I had to come and send it out to you guys. Obviously Royal Rumble, one of the biggest pay-per-views kicking off this amazing year of 2024. And obviously there is a lot of things going to happen at the Royal Rumble this year. We've got Cody Rhodes. Will he ever finish his story? I mean, he's been reading that same book now for over 2 years. Yeah, maybe he will get to finish it finally, or is he reading the never-ending story? That could be a factor. We got CM Punk. Will he stay around long enough to actually compete in the Rumble without kicking off backstage and starting a war? That's the only time we'll tell with CM Punk. We all know that he's a loose cannon. But yeah, all joking aside, I do think CM Punk actually wins the Rumble. I feel like it's pretty much set up for him to do that. But who would be his opponent? Because now we have got that fear factor of Seth and his injuries. Will he be champion? Or will the Rumble be for the championship? I mean, it was pure speculation when I made this video, which was Sunday. So yeah, the landscape might have changed a little bit by the time you see this video. But hey, it's exciting, innit? Female Rumble, I just want Bayley to win. I feel that it's time for Bayley to get that victory. I don't think she's going up against Mommy, though, at WrestleMania. I think she will be going after Io Sky. Because, obviously, I feel like at the end of that Rumble, Bayley will be stood tall. She'd have won. But I reckon the teammates will attack her. I feel that it will end not so well for Damage Control, not so well for Bayley, and it will lead to Bayley's face turn leading into that WrestleMania match. I mean, it's all speculation, it's all me just wanting that to happen, but Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great? I think Roman retains in that fatal 4-way. I feel like he finds a way. Would we see The Rock? So, like, bold predictions for the men's, who we could see in the men's match. Brock Lesnar, definitely. I feel that we could also probably even see 10. Ty Dillinger, Sean Spears come back just for one special appearance. Sean Waltman has also been mentioned. In the females, Naomi, AJ Lee, just to name but 2. I don't think you get Mercedes Moné or Sasha Banks, but wow, it would be amazing if you did. I mean, we kept CM Punk so quiet, didn't they? Maybe that's what they're doing with Sasha Banks as well. Who knows? Anyway, look, thank you so much for watching this quick little video. I do a draw for the Royal Rumble over on the Dave in Real Life channel. So if you want to take part in the Rumble and you want your number so that you can see who you get. If you get like number 1, you could end up with R-Truth. You could get 25 and be Cody Rhodes. Likewise for the female Rumble as well. So if you want to take part in that, there will be a live stream on Wednesday night up on the Dave in Real Life channel. So pop over and get involved, and I'll see you there. And as for now, I've been Dave in Real Life. You guys have been awesome. Wep Nation, you guys are awesome. Tommy, Daze, shout out to you guys. I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.
Lovely to hear from Dave again. Really is such a big part of the community. And Dave, I hope everything's going good with your channel, buds. Hope life is treating you well. And as I said, brilliant to hear from him again. We got a couple more videos, and then obviously we're going to get stuck into the plethora of news that's out there today. Let's move on, shall we, to a Hall of Famer. We've got Grant Jameson.
Daze Triple T Royal Rumble predictions. Sorry, my grandfather's calling me. Royal Rumble predictions. Men's match. CM Punk wins. Or Boogeyman comes out. He's not in the match. It's one of his worms. He puts it in the ring. Nobody notices it. The worm wins the Royal Rumble. Women's match. Bayley wins. Or Reginald wins. I'm not giving up hope that he'll someday win the Women's Royal Rumble. Logan Paul and KO, I don't really want to predict, so instead I'm going to predict this match from January 27th, 2018 between War Machine and Coast to Coast. I think War Machine's going to win. I should have answered the call. My grandfather's been dead for 20 years.
I love him so. I tell you, I want Grant to send me.
I didn't think it was funny.
Okay. you didn't like it.
I think Grant's humor is not funny.
That's a bold statement.
I think we need true humorists, true comedians.
Okay.
Where my ladies at?
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you hated ladies earlier.
No.
Oh, you're back on board.
Grant is a man.
Mm.
We have enough male comedians.
That's a good point, actually.
That's why it's not funny anymore.
That's a good point. Grant is taking the oxygen away. He's taking he's taking exposure away from the female comedians in this community.
As did his grandfather, and look what happened to him.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. So yeah, female comedians in the community, rise up. We're looking at you. We want to hear from you. Definitely want to hear from them, actually. Could you imagine if there was some actually really funny women in the community?
Yeah, and even if you're not a woman, put on a wig.
Yeah.
I love Drag Race.
You know Grant's doing that. Grant's definitely doing that.
Hang on. If Grant has a drag persona, why is he not sending in drag persona videos?
Hey, do you know what, Grant? I love your videos so much. Don't listen to Tommy, right? It's just bitter.
Hang on, Grant. Are you listening? Don't listen to what I just said. I just said that to Rib Days.
But I want Grant to send little clips from his videos, because I know he has made videos. I want him to send little clips on Twitter so that I can retweet them out. on my channel. I'll retweet them out on
Grant, send Daze some, of your
I'll
fansly
retweet them on
content.
the Wrestling Daze Twitter account. I think Grant's so funny. He needs a bigger audience, man. He's funny.
He got wit.
He's witty. He's a genuinely funny guy.
He got jokes.
But I'll say this for anyone in the community: if you've got a channel that you want to, be seen and you're part of the community, we're here to help.
Hey, why didn't William Hensey send a video?
Oh, he had to go to the sex clinic.
He had to go where?
Sex clinic. Once a month, he gets tested. Yeah. It's not really for his benefit. It's for everyone else's benefit.
Is he pregnant?
We don't know yet. We don't know. I mean, in all fairness, he has to, by law, go once a month.
Mm-hmm.
It just unfortunately fell on today's date. But no, I hope it's gone well, William. He might be back around now. I hope it's gone well. I know he'd managed to get it down to just the 20 STDs last time.
Yeah.
That was really good. Really good. We were close to hitting triple digits at one point. So
what if I say I have to go to the bathroom again?
I don't think anyone would be surprised, but I think
you have another long video you could play.
I'm really worried about your prostate.
Oh, my prostate's great.
I'm worried.
I drank so much before this episode. You have no
idea. Why did you do that? Why did you think to yourself,
I'm going to work?
Yeah.
And I walked home. So when I got home, I was really thirsty.
Okay, well, just have enough to satisfy. You don't need to go lapping it up like a horse.
Well, listen. Sometimes you're really thirsty. Sometimes that water goes right through you. And sometimes you also have cucumbers with that water.
Well, fair play. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play George's video. If you're not back by the time this ends, I'm just going to have a conversation with whatever is there instead, right?
Okay, is it go time?
It's go time. Here's George.
As of right now, there have been 4 matches confirmed for the Royal Rumble, and I have predictions for all 4 of the matches. We'll start with the men's Royal Rumble match. I personally think CM Punk will win, and the final 4 will be Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and maybe like Drew McIntyre or something. Then there's Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. I think Logan Paul retains to fight LA Knight at WrestleMania, but I do think that there'll be a new faction formed through this match. Grayson Waller, Austin Theory help Logan Paul win and form a new D-Generation X type faction. Next up is the Women's Royal Rumble match. I think that Liv Morgan wins the match, although it would be down to Liv Morgan, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. I don't think it'll be Becky Lynch, because I think Becky Lynch faces Rhea Ripley at Elimination Chamber. And then Bayley wins Elimination Chamber to face Io, as the Raw after Elimination Chamber is in Bayley's hometown of San Jose. The final match that has been announced is the Fatal 4-Way between Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. I think Roman Reigns retains, and that is due to Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, but I think after the match, Roman will say a one-liner dissing The Rock in some type of way. Those are my predictions for the Royal Rumble in 2024.
Absolutely brilliant. That was fantastic from George.
Loved it.
He hit his time cues and everything. We said about 1 to 2 minutes. Came in at about 1 minute 20. You can have another 30 odd seconds, another minute if you need it. But I mean, honestly, graphics, text on screen, doing a better job than what we do. So it was absolutely brilliant. Again, I want to say, just to round and put a bow on that, a big thank you to everyone that sent stuff through. I think it's something I'd love to see us do more of this year. I mean, we do this for the community. And so, that's all. That's everything we had sent through. But I mean, that is good. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 video clips that came through, and it's brilliant. Here we are at the start of 2024, and the community has responded by sending in those video clips, so a big thank you. We will definitely find more opportunities for you to send them through, and if you've got a channel or if you've got stuff that you're creating and you want to kind of get it spread out to the rest of the community, tag me in it on Twitter, on X, and I will happily retweet. And who knows, if there's bits and bobs that catch my eye, we could chuck them into this podcast going forward. So, yeah, 2024 hopefully going to be a very good, constructive year for the community and the pod. Now, where do we go from here? I feel like we've done a bow on Royal Rumble. If you want my thoughts,
I
on the channel.
just have beef to pick.
Okay.
So hang on. Let me pull up the video. Let me pull up my freaking video that I made. What day? What day was it? Was it the AEW Wrestling January 18th? I talked about how AEW, it's been reported that Sasha Banks signed with AEW. It's set. She's debuting in about a month. They're going to build up to it. It's going to be important. And now everyone's freaking out, like Andrew Zarian saying it. Yeah, you know who I heard it from? I heard it from Andrew Zarian. He's been talking since like the 15th that she's going to show up. It's not going to be this month. It's going to be next month. And that soon, it means soon. So for everyone tweeting that at you and saying, wow, look at Daze, he said this, they're fake fans of Triple T, because they should have been watching every single video I do, every single stream, because I talked about that. And these people didn't listen to me.
So you said that she was going to AEW?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this news has been circulating for a little while, hasn't it? I think Sean Ross Sapp's been quite adamant that she's been going to AEW for quite a while. I was talking to Tommy about this earlier. I got tagged, and again, I appreciate it. I got tagged on X. Tommy doesn't appreciate it, but I appreciate it. I got tagged.
Twitter, formerly known as X.
Thank you. That Sasha's music had returned to Spotify. And so there was a few hours ago, some people thinking this meant she could be on her way back to WWE. But Aaron then tagged me in this news from Andrew Zarian, where he is basically...
Wait, it was Aaron that tagged you?
It was, yeah. It was.
Okay, can we like go back and erase everything I said? Aaron's a ledge. I don't want to insult the legend.
That's fine. That's fine. So
okay.
That's been erased from the record.
Thank you.
Yeah, he tagged me in the Andrew Zarian thing that she is apparently on her way to AEW. So yeah, I mean, but it's going back and forth. I mean, there's people that are adamant that she's still coming to WWE. She is trending at the moment. It doesn't take much to get her trending. But yeah, the general belief is that she is going to AEW. That's what Andrew Zarian has said. I've got the thing which I'll put on screen, actually. Rather than us waffling away, we might as well show what we're talking about. And that is this. This is my X account. And as I said, really appreciate people tagging me in bits and bobs. But you can see here that Aaron has tagged me in. This looks like she's officially signed. Andrew Zarian says Mercedes to AEW is done. This was 2 hours ago. So AEW said, just a man's child vanity project, said, didn't you claim Dynamite was getting $1 billion extension? Also, wasn't Mercedes a done deal according to you? AEW's paid journalists are beyond transparent. Andrew Zarian said, I never reported that AEW was getting $1 billion with an extension, ... Mercedes is done. So he is adamant.
Yeah, he's been for a while.
He's adamant that Mercedes is done. She is signed. She is
debuting in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
not weeks, but not this month.
Yeah. So he is very.
They're going to build her up.
Well, do you know they should? They should. I've been very outspoken about how they dropped the ball with Edge, and we've had a few conversations on our on the Wrestling Daze stream talking about how they've dropped that ball. I think they dropped the ball with Edge by giving away his first match up against NXT and not building up to it more, by doing his promo at that press conference and not saving every single word he had to say for that first promo. And just, I don't know, rushing into the first story and just making it all seem a bit inconsequential. It's not really moving the dial. And so I think they do need a different approach if they have got Mercedes, and certainly it looks like, Andrew Zarian is very confident of that. So yeah, look, we'll have to see what happens if she does end up going there. But word on the street is that AEW is still looking good for her destination. I want to talk about, obviously, so much. I mean, there is so much to talk about with this Netflix deal. I suppose let's start. How do you feel about Raw going to Netflix?
For those of you internationally, I'm so happy for you.
Okay.
For us in America, it's another streaming service. It's another thing to get. Bull crap.
Thank you. So, yes, we've got news coming in that Raw is going to be added to Netflix. And this is going to mean that in America, you're going to need Peacock for the library. You're going to need Netflix for Raw. You're going to need the CW network for NXT. And you're going to need USA Network for SmackDown. So if you want to follow all the shows, you've got to go to 4 different locations. Eventually, here in the UK and international markets, everything's going to be on Netflix. So just looking at the statement, and obviously, you know, this is what WWE put out, this statement. If you go down here, so it says, beginning in January 2025, Netflix will be the exclusive new home of Raw in the US, Canada, UK, and Latin America, among other territories, with additional countries and regions to be added over time. So eventually Netflix is going to carry Raw for everyone over time. Likewise, as part of the agreement, Netflix will also become the home for all WWE shows and specials outside the US, right? So that will be Raw and WWE's other shows, so SmackDown and NXT, as well as the company's premium live events, including WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, documentaries, original series, forthcoming projects, blah, 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 right? Now, what I don't understand here is I don't understand what that means for the library for international audiences. Does that mean that the WWE network is going to still be around, and we're still going to have that, and we're going to have to pay $9.99 for all the old stuff? But then saying that, quite a lot of the old stuff, I don't know, look, the company's premium live events, so that could be new live events, including WrestleMania, SummerSlam. Documentaries, again, that could be new documentaries, the stuff that goes on A&E and all that, new original series and forthcoming projects. But what about the old episodes of Raw? What about the old episodes of SmackDown? What about like those bits and bobs? So I'm guessing like in America, it will stay on Peacock for you. Yeah. But for us over here, does that mean that it all goes to Netflix? Or does it just stay on the WWE network? That's. I got asked this question actually on X, and I didn't quite understand Twitter. What they
formerly known
as Twitter. I didn't know quite what they were referring to, but I get their comment now. I understand what they're saying now, because it is true. It does not make that clear as to what's happening with, like, what about all the old... I'm sure, look, there'll be an answer. I can't believe that they're just going to get rid of it. And if they do get rid of it, I'll just sign up to Peacock and VPN over to the network on Peacock. But obviously, we don't want to have to do that, and I doubt that we will. So does everything go to Netflix? Not certain. But what we do know is new content for international markets is going to go to Netflix. But in the US, it will be in 4 different locations. Lot of money. 5 billion.
Video about this today, as did you.
Mm-hmm.
I scooped you as I have been recently with these big things. Like I told everyone Okada's leaving New Japan first. Now I told them that Netflix. So really, I'm gonna take this opportunity to announce something to everyone. Starting Friday, I'm gonna start streaming SmackDown watch-alongs, and Monday I'm gonna stream Raw. And next Wednesday, I'll be streaming NXT. I'm no longer doing AEW or TNA because it's time for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday night wars.
Yeah. How are your NXT streams? How are your AEW streams getting on? I honestly haven't looked at numbers.
love the Rampage streams. It's usually just like a few people just vibing,
Right.
just loving it. The regular Dynamite streams are fine. I don't think Dynamite's that great of a show.
Is it still struggling?
I'm struggling watching it, but like
Really?
Rampage, I just love turning it on. It's an hour. I just get to see good wrestling, then I get to go to bed.
Yeah.
TNA was excellent. That was a really good show last Thursday, and it was really cool too, because like I had people from Canada, I had people from the UK, I had people from America, and all those 3 streams, Canada was faster than the American because they did not do picture in picture. America did picture in picture, but the UK people were watching on YouTube, which starts 30 minutes later because there's no ad. So I was like, I had a Canadian stream going, I had an American, and then I'm subscribed on YouTube to be completely legal. And I was watching at 3 different streams of TNA to just try and understand where the audiences were at. And it was interesting how that happens. Like Canada was done 10 minutes early because they had no picture in picture. Yeah. They just like did less commercials because no picture in picture.
And this was for Rampage?
No, this was for TNA.
Oh, for TNA. Right. Oh, that's a bit of a bind though, isn't it? That means every week everyone's going to be slightly watching and with a difference of about 10 minutes.
It's almost impossible to do a watch long for TNA because of the ways everyone watches it. That's why I'm excited for, what is it, Friday in February, the 23rd, I think. It's going to be TNA's next premium live event, which means I go right up against one of my favorite YouTubers, Wrestling Daze, who will be streaming SmackDown, and that is going to truly be a Friday Night Wars.
Friday Night Wars.
I can't wait to have about 5-6 people watching me.
No, well, people will come over. Of course they will.
No, I don't like. The thing I love about doing the TNA and Rampage is that I'm genuinely interested to watch those things. So if people watch, cool. If people don't, whatever. Dynamite's the only one that kind of feels like a slog, but not really a slog. Because I still get my buds in the chat. I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, I made a video today about Netflix. It was one of my AI videos, but it was my actual thoughts, and that's rare. And
that's where it's going to be a problem in it.
No.
Okay.
Because I posted one like an hour ago where it's not my thoughts, and it's the total opposite argument.
But this is where I struggle, because I think that there is real value. I would want to know your genuine thoughts on what's going on. And if you put out like the AI scripted chat GPT, whatever stuff, you never quite know what you're going to get. It's a roll of the dice as to whether it's going to be genuine or if it's going to be AI generated. So,
well, I'd say 90% of the time it's all fake.
Okay.
Like this was the first one where it was like, I actually put some opinions in there that are actually mine. The thumbnail's dumb. I say that it's going to be a big mistake for WWE, but I think it's going to be really interesting because it has the possibility of moving to a non-linear television channel, like to the streaming, to have it so that AEW ends up being the most, like, having all their shows on TV. They might have a leg up over WWE, so it's a risky maneuver. And USA Network's nowhere near as big as Fox. So SmackDown really needs to carry a lot of weight on its back, because I don't know many people that are going to be like super excited about this being on Netflix and having to pay more money to watch Raw, which is the A show. So I'm not.
No, I think you make an excellent point that SmackDown is going to have to do some heavy lifting over on the USA Network, because that is going to have a guaranteed amount of views, where we don't know what the views are going to be for Raw on Netflix. There's not really live TV over there, so we don't have anything to benchmark it against. This is going to have been took into consideration, and they are going to have an expectation. There will be a number that they're hoping to hit. Clearly, that first show on Netflix is going to be stacked. I mean, it's going to be a flipping who's who. I mean, January of 2025, it's gonna be insane. I might as well just set the stream up now. I mean, that first show is just going to be like WrestleMania. But because they're going to want to make sure that you tune in and you feel comfortable knowing where to go and where to find it and everything.
John's there. Oksana's there.
She'll be there. Oksana will be there. All the big guns, absolutely.
What's she
Rosa
doing
Mendez.
Now? Oh, have you ever seen Mandy Sachs not safe for work stuff?
No.
I've seen her boobs.
Oh, Jesus.
They're out there, Daze.
Can I just say that I've got some I could show you? In fact, I can't. I said I would show it on
there's
here.
been 0 updates on what Oksana's doing post WWE on Wikipedia.
Okay.
She works as a fitness trainer in a gym. There's no source for that. It's just one sentence.
Well, I had a little back and forth with a lady in with Oksana in my DMs, and it resulted in me getting nude pictures.
What was her name?
Her name was Denise.
Who's this Denise?
Well, I can. I don't know if I should show them because they are nude pictures, but they're not explicit. Well, they are explicit, but they're not.
Well, do you see boobs?
You see everything. I know.
Like
I couldn't
feet?
believe it. Okay, I'm not over it.
Have you seen feet before?
There's feet in this as well.
Like toes or soles?
I think there's every part of the female body in the images that I've been sent.
Including like belly button?
I'm not over it. I mean, I'm going to show it because I think that it's funny, and I think I can go quite quickly so that we don't show any offensive stuff, right?
Hang on, let me open up. I need to see this.
We know.
Is it a real woman?
It's a real woman, and we know how offensive the female
And
body is.
she's naked.
Yeah. I'm going to do my best. Right?
Should I go to the bathroom?
Go to the bathroom. I'm going to show you. If you are a kid, then don't watch, but I think you shouldn't be watching anyway. YouTube's like...
Hang on, what's her name?
Her name is Denise. I'm going to make this... Oh, God, I hope this works. Oh, God. Listen. I'm going to take you on my DM journey.
I knew this girl named Denise.
Oh, yeah.
She makes me weak at the knees.
Okay. Well, it might be the same girl. Like, so...
She drives the lavender Lexus.
Oh, yeah.
She lives in Queens, but her dad lives in... Texas.
Okay.
You know that song?
No. Is that like Stacey's mum or something?
Well, it's the same band.
Oh, is it? It sounded like that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So this was Denise. Look, she was like, "What's up, wrestling?" Not my name. I'm happy for becoming my friend. Doesn't make sense. I'd like to see a pic of your D with a little wink.
Of your dick?
Honestly. So obviously we know that is short for Richard. So what?
And hang on, who's Watson?
Who's Watson?
Followed by Watson. So she's real.
Oh, she's reached out to a few of us in the community.
Is she related to Kenny Ortega, or what's her name from?
She is related to Kenny Ortega. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So she said, "I want to see a picture of your D." So I sent my favorite D, right? That is Richard Attenborough. And I wanted to add to the drama, so I said, please don't tell my wife that I did this. Famously, I'm not married. But, you know...
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's pretty well known, pretty well established. So, you know, how would you respond to this if you was Denise? Well, Denise decided to up the ante and sent... I mean, do you know what I mean? I mean, Jesus... It's still there. I don't know how to get rid of it, but you can see the images I received, right?
Not yet.
Just to put. Well, I've gone quickly past them. Let me tell you. Right.
I'm gonna hit pause.
I bet you are. I have. This is.
Whoa!
I know. I know.
Did you show porn on this YouTube channel?
Is it porn? It probably is, isn't it? Yeah, I think we did. Oh my god! Don't tell the
This
out.
is me, love.
Does that get us more
You think
views? Do
I'm-
you think views have gone up or down?
Days, this video's gonna get deleted. You literally just showed porn on YouTube.
Well, it didn't.
Hang on, no. We can make it work. We can make it work.
It's art. It's art.
That was really beautiful art that you made in college.
Thank
And
you.
that was really interesting to see the female body and how birthing works.
Can I just say, if anyone's offended, right? I didn't ask for this. You've seen the whole interaction.
Hang on. You need to now open a Google search and search in how to give birth. And get like an infographic. That's the only way it's legal. That's the
Is
only
that
way you
true?
can look at boobs and stuff. Yeah.
I have to now Google search how you give birth.
Yep. Don't get real footage.
Prick.
But like,
Oh god, could you imagine?
okay, before we keep having fun here, may I ask you a
No one's having
favor?
fun. I'm not having fun.
I refuse to put on a ginger wig and pretend to be Ed. Who's Ed?
What?
Edward Brown?
No. Okay, you're reading ahead. Look, she said,
Ed
"This is
Sheeran,
me."
right?
She said, "This is me. Do you think I'm effable?" I said, "No, you haven't even made your bed." Right now, the reason why I said this, right, is because oh god, I've got to go back to the original picture.
God, I'm gonna have to
Look-
download this episode.
look at
Everyone
the bed!
download this episode
Look at her
before-
bed. She hasn't even made a bed. That is a major distraction to me, right? Big distraction. Let's go past that. Don't want to see that.
You literally showed porn
I
on a. This is
didn't!
incredible.
I didn't. I went as quickly past it as I could. What more can I do? Yeah. I don't have the ability to blur it as it's moving.
Oh,
Come on. She says, "Look, before we keep
that's
having
definitely not her.
I'm not going back to it. But before we keep having fun, can I ask a favor, please?" And I said, "I refuse to put on a ginger wig and pretend to be Ed Sheeran. Don't even ask." I really like that response.
And was that really her in the picture?
I don't know. I need you to create a free account to my private sexting chat. You don't need money. That's good. It's absolutely free. You just need an
Hang on, you went back to her boobs?
No, when? To show the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did show the bed, yeah.
My God.
Is this really bad?
This is I like doing my live streams because this is the stuff that gives me night sweats. This is what wakes me up in the middle of the night being like, oh my God.
Imagine if I did this kind of a thing. And then here we are. Here we are.
Hey guys,
Hey,
check out my
guys.
podcast where we rate woman
Oh, we haven't rated them. We've rated
revenge porn.
them. Oh, I didn't think about that. These probably aren't her pictures, are they?
And the thing about that
God.
is you don't know the age either.
Shut up. Shut up. Right. I need you to create a free account to my private sexting chat. You don't need money. It's absolutely
Shut
free.
up.
Shut up. You just need an real email and confer it. You would be doing me a very big favor. Can you do this for me? And I said yes, but only if you help me with my homework first. It's a simple geography question. What is the largest microcontinent? I can't find the answer in my notes. She said, yes, thank you. To register, use the link in my bio. I don't think she's listening to me. And please
No.
don't forget to confirm your email. Bracket sometimes is come to spam folder. I will send you something special when you're done. I said, will it be the answer to my homework question? And she hasn't responded because she doesn't know what the largest microcontinent is. And everyone knows it's Madagascar. So,
Hang on.
joke's
hang
on
on.
her.
I want you to know that we haven't even gotten more likes on this video since you showed porn. So
I'd imagine the police are on the way.
why? Because it's underage?
Why do you keep banging that drum?
Because you're from the UK. That's what they do in the UK.
That is what you on about. That is not what they do.
Queen Elizabeth. We already talked about this.
That was fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that was different though.
Okay. What if that picture was Queen Elizabeth?
No, she makes a bed. She makes her bed.
Someone makes a bed for her.
Yeah, well, exactly. You reckon it would look like that? Come on.
I will say though, the crowd is enjoying the audience
Come
is
on.
enjoying the thought of her being underage more than the actual thought of us showing boobs on the stream. So
Well, I don't know. You're the one that started this conversation.
hey, I'm just saying you don't know where that picture came from.
I didn't ask for the pictures.
I'm just saying you could get arrested now for distribution.
Could you imagine if I did get done and it was for what you've just seen? Could you imagine if what has just happened results in me getting put on a register? That would be the worst.
Like
man.
pictures of you in the newspaper.
Yeah. Me going.
I'm walking in. What am I doing?
I'm walking here. I'd have to try and look as good as Liv in hers, though. That's the benchmark now, isn't it? In her mugshot. I'd get all my hair, push it over to the one side, and be like this. I'd have to try and really pose. Could you do a good mugshot pose?
Well, I'm just confused that the boob sizes were different in the two pictures.
Oh, no, I was going to say boobs are different sizes.
Yeah, but in the two pictures.
I don't know. Perhaps they change.
William knows what I'm talking about.
Perhaps they change with the seasons.
Oh, yeah. When you're on your period.
Well, I was thinking more summer and winter, but...
When you're milking.
When you're milking. That's right. When it's milking season, they do change size. I feel like we are going to get put in prison. I don't know why. I don't.
Why me?
Yeah, no, because you're an accomplice. You've allowed this. You're part of this now.
What did I? Isn't William?
I think William could be Denise. Oh, how about that bombshell?
So, Daze, when are you gonna start making AI videos?
Yeah, no. That's your domain. No. That's your... Yeah, I was not a believer until you showed me Wrestling News Now. And then you made me a believer. But and I'm seeing the results they're getting as well. I mean, like, Tommy's got videos that are getting, like, over 2,000 views, which is incredible, amazing. So just keep doing it. You're killing it.
It's because people hate Tony Khan. People just get so mad
at Tony Khan.
Yeah.
He should. Why doesn't he do that every week? Start Dynamite with someone different punching him in the face. People would tune in.
Yeah.
Imagine that every week, just a different member from the crowd gets to come in and punch him in the face.
Well, I feel like WrestleLamia, that's their whole YouTube channel.
Is it? Do they go off on him? Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should do that too. If you're targeting the mostly WWE streams and you want to increase your viewership, like, hang on. Let me see WrestleLamia.
Well, hang on. Whilst you do that, I'm just going to show a little bit of
WrestleLabia.
That's what we could call ourselves.
That's what this episode is called.
We're WrestleLabia. That's the bit in the vagina. It doesn't matter. Yeah, look, there's
in it. Other way around.
Well, out, dangling. What? So we've got this. Look.
Dangling.
Whatever. Shut up. This is from Boozer Wrestling. It said chess game is over. This is from Better Wrestling Experience, BWE. So chess game is over. Nick won big. Celebrations go live this Saturday on Peacock for the Rumble. Make sure you tune in. Gio the Theo 12 said this guy has predicted many things right, and he said exactly how Gunther Seth thing would happen not too long ago. So Gio the Theo is believing Better Wrestling Experience. Chess game is over. Nick won big. Celebrations go live this Saturday. I think there's a great chance The Rock's going to be there, considering he's now on the board of directors. So, yeah, big man. Big news. Are you... we need to wrap this baby up, don't we? But you're currently checking WrestleLamia to see how much
they have 2 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And what was I checking?
I don't know. Was you just looking at the channel?
Yeah, they got a lot of subscribers. That could be you.
If I just go off on Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll bear it in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, James Chadwick is giving you a free video, which would Nick Khan versus Tony Khan.
Nick Khan versus Tony Khan. As what, like a chat GPT that as a subject?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's me trying to put in these hours and hours of streaming when I just
can you end this episode so I can download it so we never lose it?
Yes. Thank you. Right, I'm going to go off to the NXT stream. You'll be live tomorrow with Dynamite.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time. It's a really good show. We're seeing Minoru Suzuki versus Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge. We're also going to see the Bang Bang Club and Holly, and we're also going to see some other matches that I totally forget about.
Okay. Well, I will have you on in the background as per usual. And
God bless.
Yep. All the best with your continued AI videos and non-AI videos. And,
I have so many that I come up with the idea for the script.
Yeah.
I send it into the AI. It spits back something. I'm like, that's not good. So I rewrite half of it and then I send it back to it to make it sound more fake. I got so many ideas.
A lot of people would send it back so that they could make it sound more real.
Yeah, but those people are losers.
Do you know what I just thought? We've shown vagina on an episode that is like the most accessible. It's the Royal Rumble prediction. Like, it's not even just a normal episode. This historically is an episode that would get a little bit of extra interest. So it probably wasn't the right week to doesn't matter. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support as always, and we'll see you again in prison.